Hi, my name is Megan Keating, and I'm here with LeAnn, the head Punta Gorda Librarian, and today we're just going to go over what she does, what she wants to see from youth, and stuff like that. So first, how did you become a librarian? Is this what you always wanted to do?
Well, when I was really little, I would go to the local library and I would spend all day there reading. That was back in the day when kids could run around at their leisure, and my mom, to try to find me, she would call the library first, and that's generally where she could find me. But no, initially I went into accounting because my parents had their own businesses and I would help out with that, and I was in the accounting field for about 20 years. And I ran into the librarian at that local library where I went as a kid, and she asked me if I had become a librarian. She was always wondering about me, and I said no, and I was sad to realize that I said no, and so then I just started thinking about it, and I decided I was just really tired of accounting, and I went back to school and finished my bachelor's degree in business, and then went on and got my library degree. So I've actually only had my library degree since 2011.
Wow. What brought you to the Punta Gorda Library?
Well, for about 10 years, I've been traveling around to see different places of where I would want to retire. I'm originally from Michigan, and I really don't like the cold and the snow and all of that. So I knew it was going to be in the South, and I just kept coming back to Florida. Initially, it was Fort Myers I kept going to, and one of the times that I flew in, we couldn't fly into Fort Myers for some reason or another, and we ended up having to fly into Punta Gorda, and so we kind of drove around and thought it was a really cute town, and it was a nice location. So then the next year we came back here and kind of hung out here in the summer to see how bad the summers were. And and I kept following the library system, and when the job popped up, I'm like, why wait till I retire? Why not go and live there and work there? So I applied and got the job, and here I am.
What does your average day look like?
This library, for how small it is really busy, especially on Tuesdays. Tuesdays we're just trying to keep our head above water to get books checked in and get people checked out. So that's all we're doing on Tuesdays, is checking people in and checking people out. But the rest of the week we can do some other things, and it calms down a little bit. But I work the desk just like everyone else because we've got a small staff here. So I pitch in there, and I have to do the scheduling and the bills and ordering and picking out books and weeding and even shelving, and I do pretty much anything.
What is your favorite part of your job?
Meeting the people. We get a wide range of people in a public library, and there's very interesting stories and a lot of people coming through here. So it's meeting the people and getting to know them.
What's something you'd like to change about your job?
I think the hours, because we're not open on Mondays, it makes Tuesdays really, really crazy. So if we could open up on Mondays, I think that would help. I know Mondays would be busy, but probably not as busy as Tuesdays because we'd only be closed one day a week rather than two.
What are some difficulties of being a librarian, and how do you handle them?
Again, meeting with the people, we get various kinds of people that come in, some in unfortunate circumstances, and it's hard to see that. We don't really have homeless shelters here, so quite often we will have people who come in the library is essentially the only place they have to get in out of the rain or in out of the heat. So seeing that is hard.
What do you think is a common misconception about your job?
That all we do is sit and read. We barely get enough time to read in our lives, let alone we don't have time to read at work, that's for sure.
What would you like to see from future Charlotte County librarians?
I would like to see us going out into the community more, trying to reach people where they are, because it's difficult to get them into the library, so I think more community outreach would be good.
Do you have any programs or activities to the library you'd like to see more Charlotte County youth involvement in?
It's really hard to get teens and young adults to our programs because we don't really have a space for teens here. We have books and we have shelves with young adult material, but as far as like a space to just sit and hang out, right now we don't have that. We do have a lot of programs for younger kids, and we do have really good attendance at those. In the new library, we are going to have this amazing space for young adults with the video games, and they actually have room to sit and be in a space of their own. So I'm really hopeful that the teens come out to the new library, and I'm hoping to get like virtual reality or augmented reality, and more STEM type stuff.
That's really cool. Seeing as this is a platform for Charlotte County youth, is there anything you'd like to add?
Just that we do in Charlotte County, we do have a lot that is available for kids. If you go onto the Charlotte County website, you can search by like location, you can search the rec centers, you can search the libraries. The rec centers do charge for some of their things, but the libraries, almost everything the libraries do is free. And we have so many programs and different things going on that you can always find something to do.
Thank you for watching, and thank you for being a part of this.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you.